Hello, YouTube. Let's see if anyone is going to join us. Hey, Lisa. Someone joined in. Hi. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for the compliments. My name is Keren Duclosel. This is my YouTube channel. This is my first time going live here on YouTube. I am a full-time reseller based in Atlanta, and I call Atlanta the thrift capital of the world. Lisa, are you here in Atlanta area? Are you familiar with the amazing thrift stores, the consignment stores that we have here? Let me know where you're tuning in from, Lisa. So I have been a huge advocate for thrift shopping for many, many years. Thank you, Lisa. I moved to Atlanta in 2005 from New Orleans. I actually moved here because of Hurricane Katrina. Oh, you're in Arizona. Ooh, I know a few resellers from your area, and I have heard some really great things about thrifting there, and I would love to visit and thrift there. But have you been to Atlanta? Have you been to Atlanta? Because I just claim Atlanta as the thrift capital. Some people may disagree. Oh, okay. So honestly, Lisa, since I have not been to Arizona, and don't be biased, what do you think? Do you think we have the best thrifting, or do you think your area has the best? But Arizona is on my list. Your aunt? Who is your aunt, Lisa? Who is your aunt? Yeah, it's on my list. When I travel, I do try my best to go thrifting. That's like on the list. It's a must. That's one of the things I must do. But I've been in Atlanta since 2005, and I grew my thrift community on Facebook to over 68,000 members from all over the country. And I said, you know what, this year, 2023, I want to grow my community here on YouTube. So I'm learning the ropes. I've had my channel since 2011, but I have not focused that much on YouTube. I've been really focused on Facebook. That's what I'm more familiar with. But for 2023, my goal is to grow my YouTube community, maybe even merge, YouTube and Facebook. So I am so happy that you guys have tuned in today for this first of many lives. I do a lot of lives on Facebook. But tonight, what I wanted to do is to talk about a few fun events that we have coming up. So if you're in Atlanta, or if you plan to be in Atlanta, I would love for you to join in with us. One of the events that I'll be participating in is called Thrift Con. Thrift Con is a big deal. It is a traveling vendor vintage thrift consignment event. They go to about 9 different cities across the US. Atlanta is one of their stops. They're actually kicking off the year here in Atlanta. So we are the first stop for 2023. They started with us back in 2021. Over 8,000 people attended this event where you could shop with thrift, vintage, resellers from all over the country. It was insane the amount of people that showed up for this event and the beautiful finds that these resellers curated. So if you love thrifting, if you love vintage, if you love one of a kind, eye catching statement pieces, make sure that you put ThriftCon on your list. They are going to, I believe, about 9 other cities this year, but they will be in Atlanta on March the 19th. And I am one of the vendors at that event. Yes, Lisa, they're expecting about 164 um, vendors at this event. They have an early bird ticket that you pay like $30 that allows you to come and shop an hour before the event starts. So the event starts at 10. So if you have early bird, you get to shop from like 9 to 10. And that's where a lot of the vendors, they give like really good deals because you're like the early bird. So I'm so excited to be a vendor. I've attended the past two events that they've had. So year three, your girl is in the building, and I have been curating an amazing collection just for this show. So I'm excited, but I have to really start working a little bit harder so I am ready for the big day. Also, that same weekend is Brown Girls Thrift. Brown Girls Thrift is another thrift community that was started by Lola Sims, and she is having another vendor event the Saturday before ThriftCon. So I will also be participating as a vendor for that event. So I have a huge weekend next week, and I'm looking forward to networking with more people within the thrift community, the reseller community, and just to get my brand out there a little bit more. Because, like I said, I've kind of been, you know, Facebook is where I am so familiar with, where I'm most comfortable with. But it is time to branch out and to get into some new waters and to meet some new people. So I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. I plan to do more lives like this, um, where I will be just kind of keeping you up to date on what's going on with Thrifting Atlanta, and to show you some thrift hauls from our local thrift shops. I do go thrifting about 3 times a week because I am a reseller, so I want to make sure I have the best items for my clients. I sell on my website, which is kerenscloset.com. And then I also sell on Facebook Live to my community, which is Thrifting Atlanta. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with shopping on Facebook Live sales. It is very similar to like QVC, where you have the seller presenting the items on screen and you're able to place your bid for that item. If you're the first one to claim that item, you will get an invoice. You pay that invoice and the item is mailed to you. So it's a great way to shop because you're shopping from home, the comfort and safety from your home. You're also shopping with a very trusted reseller because it's someone that you'll see a lot within the community. And you don't have to go to the thrift stores and dig through to find those really wonderful pieces because that seller has done all the work for you. You have. Okay. Well, Lisa, you're an expert. You know all about this. So I try to go live at least once a week on Mondays. I've kind of been trying some other dates and times, but I love doing like Monday night at 10 p.m. I've done midnight lives at 12 midnight, where everything that I sell is $12 and under. So hopefully you guys can tune in. I'm thinking I could probably do a live on YouTube. I need to figure out how that would work. But again, I'm just excited to be here tonight and that you guys have tuned in. So what I want to show you is a few of my pieces that I found from Goodwill. Not Goodwill, I'm sorry, Value Village in Tucker. And also, I'm sorry, y'all, I thrift so much. The pieces that I have are from Goodwill in Perimeter, which is near Dunwoody. And then I also have some pieces from Salvation Army, which I am obsessed with Salvation Army on Wednesdays. Everything in the store is 25% off, except the mattresses. So it is such a great deal. I will tell you that, in my opinion, and I've been thrifting for years in Atlanta, Salvation Army has one of the best price points for clothing. Okay, I said it here. I've said it here. And now their shoes are a little more expensive than I would like to pay, but if I am gonna pay that higher price, I'm looking for those designer brands. I'm not just buying, like the Walmart or the Target brand of shoes. I am looking for the brands that I could find at Dillard's and Macy's and things of that nature, like the higher price points. But tonight I'm going to show you what I found first at the Goodwill in Perimeter. Now, I shop all year round. I don't care what season. If it's something that is a great value, something that you can have in your closet for years to come, I am adding that to my cart. So these are some tall boots. This is from the brand Catherine Maldorino. I love this color. It's a nice, like, neutral color. It's tall. It's that soft suede material. But what I fell in love with are these pearls that are on the heel. I mean, where can you find this? For only, these boots were $9.99. And these are in new-like condition. I had to get these. And these are a size 7. These are a size 7. So I thought these were such a great deal. And I know that, someone will be looking for something like this. This will be added to my website, or I may just take it to ThriftCon with me. Now, the other item that I fell in love with, and I typically look for items that are new with tags, because that to me really shows that you can really get a good bargain. The item has not been worn. And some people just feel more comfortable buying items that are new with tags. So this one is a Zara off-white tweed jacket. I love the buttons. I love the silver embellishments that are in the shoulder, around the neck, and towards the hem at the bottom of the jacket. I'm lighting it a little too bright. Let me put this up a little bit. Okay, that's better. This, brand new with tags. This was like $7 at the Goodwill. Okay. Now, I'm a sucker for Bob Mackie because I love vintage. I love designer. I love vintage. I love a few trendy pieces, but I love adding items to my closet that I know can, kind of stand the test of time, that are timeless pieces. So when I'm shopping for my website, items to resell, I keep that in mind. Okay. So this is a Bob Mackie silk blouse, beautiful print. It has, if you can see, a little bit of beading. And this was only $6, $6.24 to be exact. I love a Bob Mackie blouse. Now, while I'm thrifting, I am researching brands that I'm not familiar with. But when I am shopping, I look at the quality of the item, the details that I see kind of draws my attention. And this is one of those jackets. I love anything, especially if it's like a black jacket. It needs to have something that makes me get some goosebumps. And when I saw like the frayed edges on the sleeve, on the pockets, the collar, I said, this is some money right here. Nice lining. I love a jacket that has lining on the inside. This is from the brand Jane Post. Jane Post. And when I did my research, these are a couple of $100 for this jacket. But at Goodwill, it was only $7.24. Lisa, I agree. And this is something that you can have in your closet for years, years to come. Right? Look at all the details. Now, this is where the little sexy mama comes in. I said I like vintage. I like designer. And then I love a little bit of trends. And this one, the see-through skirts. I love the little beading that's present on the tulle. And this thing see-through and has the nerve to have a slit all the way up to the front. Oh my gosh. I said, this is a great piece for ThriftCon. Yeah. So this, yeah, this one I like. I like. Because it's always good to have a little bit of trendy with your closet. You can't have just all one, classic, timeless. You need to have a little bit of trends in your closet. Then this one, now this is me right here. I love exaggerated sleeves. And this is like a sheer. I love the color. This is by the brand Fashion Nova. It is a bodysuit. I would wear it with a, like a skirt, a nice skirt or something like that. But this was $6.24 at Goodwill. All right, so those were my finds from the Goodwill in Perimeter. The exact address. What's the address? I'll probably put it in the wait, I can look it up really, really, really quick. Goodwill Perimeter. 1165 Perimeter Center West. This one is the one that's nearest Perimeter Mall. So I always have good luck at that one. It's in a really more affluent area of Atlanta. So if you are visiting, that is definitely one that you want to visit. Okay, so now let's move on to Salvation Army. Like I said, on Wednesdays, that is where you can find me. If you're looking for me, you can find me at a Salvation Army in Atlanta because they have 25% off the entire store except their mattresses. The mattresses are not on sale, but all their furniture. When I tell you guys, the furniture at Salvation Army, yeah. That's my first stop before going to like a regular furniture store. Their home decor section, I mean, just impeccable pieces at really, really great prices. But today, I was looking for clothes, and I'm going to show you what I found. Like I said, I shop for all seasons, so I fell in love with the colors of this jacket, the bright primary colors, plus this nice like teal blue. It does have a hood, which I really liked. Okay, it's almost like a ski jacket, but not as it's not as heavy. It's very light, but it's a nice bright color. Okay. And this is by the brand Black Ice. This was $14.99, but I got an additional 25% off of this item. Denim never goes out of style. So this is a denim jacket. It is a size 2X. This is a Fashion Nova brand. I love that it's like a moto jacket, distressed. I love, again, the sleeves have the elastic around the wrist area. So it's going to give a nice little poof. And this is only $4.99 with 25% off. Now this one, fur. I tried to pass up furs, but I can't. This one, gorgeous light brown, almost like a honey brown. Look at the pleating here in the back. Gorgeous. And it has the nerve to have a leather belt. Oh. Yeah, I had to bring this home with me. Now, this one was $34.99 with 25% off, but worth every single penny. Worth every single penny. Now, if y'all don't know, I love sequins. I love sequins. I never leave sequins behind. And this House of Harlow duster is a maxi full-length duster with sequins. Yeah. This one was only $9.99. $9.99 with 25% off. Yeah. A no-brainer. The other thing I never leave behind is a fanny pack. I am obsessed with fanny packs, and thrifters, mommies on the go love a fanny pack to put everything in so they can have hands free. And I love the color of this this fanny pack. So yeah. So that's my thrift haul from Salvation Army, located in Snellville, Georgia. There are about 4 Salvation Armies in the Atlanta area. That one is the nearest one to my house. So I'm always there most of the time. That one is at 3101 Stone Mountain Highway in Snellville. So one of my favorite Salvation Armies to shop with. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. I just wanted to pop on here just to see how this works, to meet some of you in the community. And again, I plan to do some more of these thrift hauls with you if it's something that you want to see. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in learning more about being a reseller, maybe doing some live sales on Facebook. I am your girl. I am your girl. We started doing Facebook Lives back in 2020 during the height of the pandemic. And it has been a very lucrative business for a lot of our members. I don't see too many people talking about it on YouTube. I have done some research, but I wanted to open up that conversation. I wanted to be the go-to girl here on YouTube for anyone that's interested in adding that to their reselling platform. I know everyone knows about eBay. Everybody knows about Poshmark and Mercari, but Facebook Lives, it is action-packed. It is an adrenaline rush. On my platform, you get to do a live for an hour. Most people show about 60 items within that hour, and you can make minimum, this is minimum, $600 in an hour. Let me know what you can do with $600. Let me know where you can make $600 in an hour, right? So if you want to add this type of selling, again, it's an extra source of revenue let's chat. Let us chat about Facebook Live sales. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.